When I got to New York City, I was looking for another satellite. And my feet were so damn calloused, I could probably walk the edges of the night. My mistakes had often led me to believe I'll never find an open door. Now I'm busted flat and broken, and I don't know what the hell I'm waiting for. Some could see that I was stumbling, and a couple even stopped to lend a hand. Most would pass me by and ridicule and fail to recognize a fellow man. Now the wind is growing bitter and the leaves begin to die and start to fall. And I wonder if next summer if I'll even be around this place at all. If I could go back to the days when I was young, I'd travel the whole world over and then some. And I'd come back to you with an everlasting lily in my hand. And I'd show the world just what it means to me, for me to get to be your man. Some fading afternoon, I heard a voice within my head, and the echoes of forgotten words from all the dusty books I haven't read. And I wondered if by chance I should have listened back to what they said in school. It occurred to me I might have been the class clown then, but now I'm just a fool. If I could go back to the days when I was young, when I'd travel the whole world over and then some, but I'd come back to you with an everlasting lily in my hand. I'd show the world just what it means to me, for me to get to be your man. Well, I'd show the world just what it means to me, for me to get to be your man. troubled in the head. I took that little popping something to my mama's home. I got 20 years to sit and think of what I've done. This life of sin has got me in. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in the back. What you think, man? Singing this old song. My life is a disaster, Lord, and I feel so ashamed. In here where they call me by number, by name. This life of sin has got me in. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in the baggie. I just took the lighter to the bowl and watched it burn. This life of sin has got me in. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.